Hello everybody and welcome back to Doki Plus. Probably for the last time. I say probably because I have no idea. I thought the last episode was going to be the last one, it was not. Because there's this now. Secret ending, I guess. And as I said last time, there's nothing really new, so just going to hop right in. Okay everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people are talking about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over general direction of the club, and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Ciara and I came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. I can already see where this is going! Of course it would be Sayori and Natsuki that would come up with this plan. So what exactly is this plan of yours for the festival? Then we make a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. So basically, we all get the food we can, and then we come back here, and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater, it's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature-related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interests in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really got a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, you can do a booth, right? We'll make time for the food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's seriously a good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, it's kind of tough, because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah, that's so embarrassing. But you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We can talk about stuff together, right? And the only way we get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh? You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up, because that makes it sound like their feelings don't matter. Yeah, right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join, after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun starting poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it was just a poem, I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So I was really surprised when I walked in on just Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, gosh. Yeah, but it seems like that was so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it just ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at this point, I knew the literature club was going to be a special place for a lot of people. Yeah, I feel the same way. It really helped me get the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better to understand people's different needs. And it makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members I get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. You really? Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find other people who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you said I had such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think it was naive to assume the similar interest, the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who easily liked behaviors, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about how my behavior and all the other wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. So, it's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I could have ever expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm gonna throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, that's my line. Oh? Well, for me, it's actually true, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part so somebody else can take their turn. My heart! Sarah needs to take a deep breath. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe that you were completely doing this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you got out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Neither of you forgiven. It looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through. I haven't cut them out. It still hurts to think about it. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that that's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being, like, the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little bit. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and all I could ever do in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you, I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what the literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you into some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worth your respect. You even inspired me to start playing the piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. That didn't hit me till now. In the making game, none of them knew that Monica was practicing piano until she brought it up in, like, the second day or something like that, whatever it was. Third day? I can't remember. But still, now they all know. And it's before that. Is this like a separate timeline? This entire time I was thinking that this was like a prequel to the actual game. Like, this stuff happened before you got there. Now I'm starting to think that it's an entirely new storyline, completely separated from what happens in the actual DDLC. Now that's confusing me. Especially since the festival's coming up already and they're already talking about it. Like, there's a small chance that they start talking about this stuff before the character joins, but then why would they seem so apprehensive about it? So there's either one of two things happening here. One, this is a completely different timeline, or two, something is going wrong. Monica might be breaking the game again. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me out too. It was so much fun to have you around. You helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't have changed anything about it, our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so mine can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times of thinking that my way was the best way for everyone, or thinking that I needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing that you can do is help guide people rather than just do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing that I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought we should have been writing some of these down. Things about the club that are valued to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Sorry, suddenly Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes, understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes down respect. I always thought that I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and that a better person because of it. I have another one. I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Yeah, sometimes other people want things out. Sometimes people want different things out of friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep balance between you and the other person. That reminds me. Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, it's not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns and looks at Natsuki. Yeah, you're gonna do something, huh? People would hate me if I was actually in this club. Get your sorry butt up there! Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked. Monica hands a piece of chalk over Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship is literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship is literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently... Oh my gosh. Natsuki and Yuri gently nodded as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet. You're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first, or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone. Ready? And click. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah. I have so many happy thoughts right now. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I am broken inside. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to do some writing done. Me too. I think I would like to as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. Yeah, that's okay. The 4 members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Nasuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches and does the same, but Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand. Monica mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. I got really scared there for a second. It started to fade black, but Monica didn't. I was like, no, 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 please, don't do that. Oh. It's like a remixed version. It's kind of cool. Is this like every single song in the game mixed together into one cool version or something? I'm starting to think that this was a separate timeline. There's just too many discrepancies for me to think that it was the same timeline. Unless they're really meant for something to go wrong, but nothing went wrong. There was no scare at the end, like I thought there was gonna be for a second. Now I'm confused. Gotta say, they did a good job with this game. I had a lot more playtime to it now, adding those few things. Also, props to the team that found a way to freaking make it so that they could play the game on a freaking console and still have like the same experience as a PC. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying the game. Made with love by Team Salvato. Ah, this is a picture I've been seeing online. That's a selfie they took, I guess. Friendship and literature unlocked. So we got new music. Where is it? Dear Sunshine? No. Oh, stories of from. Wow, I should have instantly picked that one up. We got some new pictures. Wait, what? Everyone say cheese. Okay, now I was not expecting that one. Is that everything now? I think I have all of the pictures now. That's everything. Wow. That's a 100% completion. Well, alright then. No new mail. I guess that's it. Nothing hiding. Audio, fonts, blah 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 blah. Palm words, I already know that one. Internal, nothing here. Characters, just Monica because I haven't restarted the game since I played it last time. I stopped right as I hit the end. Well, I guess that's it. And so I thought it was. But I was wrong. Oh, was I wrong. Because once I finished the game, I decided, you know what, I'm going to look through the files. Bad idea, apparently, because that led me to this. Tower keys, which apparently you can open for God knows why. And you see this, 240, clock time, 221, a 3-digit number combination somewhere. Well, I wonder where we'd possibly be able to put a 3-digit code. And you follow that 221, and it brings you to this, but you can't unlock it. But then again, we did see something about a 240. Well, what are you supposed to do with that? Well, you'd be surprised. Simply go into your settings, look up time, go into change your date and time, and then simply change your time from whatever it is to 240. And then, all of a sudden, it'll let you in just like that. And of course, once you've opened one file, it leads you down to the road to another file. Oh, great. We're on a manhunt. And some people may not know this, but if you go into the game file, in there you'll find this, poem words, and it just shows you all the words that you can find that each character themselves will like, and like the most. And in Yuri's, you might find a discrepancy somewhere, that being right up here with all of these. You might notice, that's not a word, 915 for 130, I wonder what we could use that for. Well, if you follow it to 130 down the number files here, 130, we get another thing, but we can't open it. But if we change our time again to the specified time of 9:15, then you can open it, and then you get another thing of 4:30 for 123, and so forth and so on. It took 3 days for me to figure all of this out. And so once you follow all of this down, all the way down the rabbit hole, you'll finally get told to listen to a certain song. That one being all the way down to the bottom here, called Candy Hearts. It's a nice cute little song. It's just a little cute song that plays in the background sometimes. Nothing much. In fact, I think you actually have it when you first start playing the game. But for some reason, once you've done all of that, something happens. You can imagine my surprise when once it went playing through this one time full, it then started playing this alternate version of it. The chills I felt go down my spine that exact second. Nothing can explain how frightened I was at that exact moment. I'm gonna turn the volume down so you can actually hear me again. But I was terrified. I was not expecting that, and it came out of nowhere because at that point I didn't know if I was doing the right thing. I was still looking to figure out, is there something I'm missing when it came on? And then of course, once it finished playing this whatever track you want to call, it then unlocked something for me to look at. That being in the side stories. That's right, it unlocked right after the nice equals game that we just played, the Test VM. I was confused. And apparently, every time you open this up, it shows a different line. Because this is just all coded message here that you can't actually decode yourself, so you basically just have to open it and close it over and over and over and over and over again just to get a bit of a different text. Like, I actually haven't seen this text yet. Yeah, but apparently, to
Whoops. To unlock every bit of text that's in that, you have to open and close it over and over again. But you can imagine, I did not, because I was not going to go through that. So instead, I watched a video by Madn3ss, which apparently he, along with a bunch of other people, figured out what it said. So if you're wondering what it says, go check out that video. It explains everything. And I was apparently right. This is a completely different storyline. I really did not like those last 3 days. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time, everybody. This game is finally done!